All right, this is my daily update for my build and public log. It's March 27th, 2025. I'm pretty bummed that we are almost to the end of March and I still don't have this damn thing done. It's a bummer. I really wanted this launched and people using this thing, me using it, but it is what it is. There's a lot of hype right now about vibe coding and AI and blah, blah, blah. And the reality is, first of all, try it. If you try it and see what the hype is all about. It's truthfully bullshit. There's all these tools, and I see on Twitter especially these people saying, I built this SaaS product, I built this thing just using vibe coding and AI, V0, Bolt. There's all these tools right now. And the reality is, if you want something actually functional, that's not something very simple, you're going to have to know how to code. You just cannot only tell the AI. I mean, maybe you can brute force your way there with a lot of tokens and a lot of time. But I don't even see how it's possible for anyone to remotely build something real and functional, at least with any complexity, without knowing if it's doing something wrong or right. If I use Cursor and I have it do a thing, I see it do horrifically insecure things. It will make like an API endpoint that's not protected, that anybody can actually, do a post and run some arbitrary code without any, you know what I mean? That's just one example. It does like really crappy code, if I'm being completely honest. And as soon as you get to any complexity, like building something actually truly kind of hard, the thing breaks down and I'm telling you right now, that's good to a point. And there's so much hype of these people making games and vibe coding. They're just developers. They know how to build shit. You know what I mean? That they could see, oh yeah, do this, don't do this. And they just sit there and guide the thing endlessly. I mean, I know I use these tools and it's kind of a pain. You have to guide it every single step of the way. You got to go, no, don't do this. Oh no, don't. Okay, do that. Okay, do this. You don't just let the thing freely go and code. You're not going to build anything worthwhile. I mean, it's just going to be a dumpster fire and so easily hacked and manipulated and brought down. And there's already stories of this. Such as I've tried to vibe code my way to build this thing, it's not happening. I've tried, and every new model I've tried, I'm just like, it's an incremental improvement at best. So what did I do since I last spoke to you all? I think I finally worked through the clerk issues. My AI agent API service, agents code, has a database. There's users, but then there's clerk that I'm using to authorize, for signing in. That has its own data. And so I need to get the email out when you sign up and put it in the database and sync the two together saying okay, this is this user, this is their clerk ID, and I could go call it. I could go programmatically call and get the email address if I need to. But you use an ID and you don't store the email address. We don't have to worry about if you get hacked, what are they going to get? They're going to get an ID, but they would need your API key to go programmatically call the clerk API to get that email address. That's the idea. To do that, it's if you've ever used Stripe and set up Stripe payments with the webhook, it's like a similar kind of thing to that. And it's been a little bit of a pain, but I think I got it working. So let's sign up. Now, you're not going to see the email address because it is a real email address. It actually sends it to me. It's like my real email address. Well, it's an alias, but yeah. All right, let's capture even for my own damn service. Can you believe that? Okay, I'm going to put in the code. Hold on. Let's see. Now, all my demos suck. Every time I do a real demo, it fails. So let's see. Ta-da! Okay. Doesn't know the name. That's great. Oh well, that's fine. Again, my real email address is hidden. For the MVP, you're gonna sign in and you're gonna see this. And you gotta create a key. And then once you have your key, you start making API requests to the service and you start calling agents. I do want an onboarding. This sucks. I mean, I'm just going to be blunt. This is pretty shit. You'll get credits. So that's once I finalize the Stripe stuff, I'll add a nice onboarding, but you will get free credits when you sign up, and you'll be able to just go running and calling agents. I feel like there should be something here that shows you try it now, you know what I mean? Like a link or something, or maybe like a drawer you open and then there's like a thing to like call the agent. I don't know, we'll see. But again, that's version 1.1 or version 1.2. I'm trying to get 1.0 launched, and everything's done on the other side of the house, the back end, the actual agent runner. It's just this damn dashboard and getting this linked up, and so you can buy credits. Like, look at this. This is all broken. Yeah, this is what's up next, by the way. This is what I mean by the Stripe stuff. I mean, look, it's all completely broken. So that's the update for today. Now let's jump over to comments, questions, comments, hate mail. No hate mail yet. I'm shocked that no one's come and talk shit. That's a bad thing, actually. You want people, you truly do want people talking shit, because it just adds to the algorithm picks that up and goes like, oh yeah, this looks spicy. Let me show you. Like this video, people are hating on this person. Engagement. So, on to my random story for today. So I'm going down the path again. This is not my first radio, which is what the story is about. I need to get a visa to go to London. I want to. I've been spending. I go to the last couple of years. I've visited London to hang out with my partner. But I can't go anymore because, well, to go I need a visa. Okay, London's cool. I actually really like London. That's one of my favorite big cities. I've lived in several big cities. I like London, but I think right now, with the way the world is, I just don't want to be there like long term. I want a house. Like, that's my house. I live there the majority of the year. I don't want just one house. I want like a main house, main secondary house, and maybe like a third place you go to 1 month out of the year or something. And I just don't want London to be that place. It's really expensive. You need to be really wealthy, or have a lot of money. I just don't want that to be the main location. Okay, we'll figure it out, but I have to go through the process of getting a visa, and I hate this. And the first time I did this, I was in Turkey, Istanbul, and they were pretty flexible, especially around COVID time, because I got stuck in Istanbul. I went there, and I was like, man, the vibe is weird. What is going on here? And they basically were like hardcore shutdowns. Their shutdowns, lockdowns were really, 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 really intense compared to other countries. And so I did the process for the visa, and because I'm an American, and money, they just kind of make it real easy for you. And I remember going through the process, and you have to do all this paperwork. You gotta, jump through all these hoops, print things out, have a courier, like drop it off at the office and do all this crap. So I'm starting the process with an immigration lawyer because I just, I'm so busy. I can't launch my own product. You think I'm going to have time to go through the intricacies of the British government's immigration stuff? No. So I gotta outsource that to somebody. So hence the immigration lawyer. So we found one we think we're going to go with, and I'm starting down that process. And I'm just like, Oh my god, it's going to be a lot, and I don't know, I'm so overwhelmed already. Like, I will start my workday at like 9 a.m. and I will finish with everything at like 9 p.m. So that's kind of how it is. And then it's like, oh, let me like clean and do normal life things, like, you know what I mean. So it's I don't know how I'm gonna fit in all this immigration stuff, but you got to do what you got to do. So uh, wish me luck. They think you're probably gonna get the visa, but yeah, it's gonna be a few months and a lot of paperwork. That's all I need on top of everything is a lot of paperwork. So wish me luck. Anyways, that's all I got. Stay tuned for a real demo just in a few days. See you all tomorrow.